Trojan family, Trojan gang, fight on forever is in the building. And today we about to talk about the top 25 rated players on USC. Now this list is going to consist of, is graded upon talent level, production, and potential, right? So some players with more talent gonna be over player with production, and some players with production gonna be over some players with potential, and vice versa. It's a combination of talent, production you have had, and the potential you have, right? So let's get into it. At number 25, I know, I got Mason Cobb. Now y'all probably shaking y'all head because Mason Cobb disappointed us last year, right? But we got to remember that all these defensive players got to be graded on the curve. They have to be, right? And Mason Cobb is one of them players because before he came to USC, he was a baller. He was an all Big 12. He was an all Big 12 performer. I think he had 96 total tackles. So he was balling at Oklahoma State. So I don't think that was a fluke. He balled for a couple years there. So I gotta put Mason Cobb at 25. His production wasn't there. Even though he had 85 tackles, I feel like he got better as the season went on, but he was part of them blunder plays. Like, he was a part of them plays like, what are you doing? But a lot of what is you doing was Alex Grinch. And he had players looking towards the sideline, putting their head up. Players wasn't knowing what they was doing. And the linebacker is the player that definitely should know what they doing. So I got to give Mason Cobb a pass. That's why I put him at number 25. At number 24, I got your boy, the backup quarterback, Jayon Maiava. Got to put him in the top 25. I mean, he was a starter quarterback on his team. He won Mountain West Conference Player of the Week a couple times. 17 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, 6'4", good arm. I mean, he's a talent. Georgia wanted him. He had committed to Georgia, then decommitted, right? So he's a talent. Anybody who evaluates quarterbacks see this kid as a talent, dual threat, all that. Good kid, like, got a lot of potential. People wouldn't be shocked if he won the starting quarterback job. I mean, we'll be surprised, but if you really do your homework, you wouldn't be shocked. You probably only be shocked just because Miller Moss threw 6 tutties in a Louisville game. But can Miller Moss keep duplicating that? Can he keep playing at that high level? If he don't, Jayon Maiava is a kid that can slide up in there. And if he won a quarterbacking job with this offense, this coaching, these receivers, I will be comfortable with this kid. I wouldn't feel like, oh God, Miller Moss didn't win his starting job, that means we suck at quarterback, is over. No, I'll be interested to see what this kid got and what he doing, right? I will still be confident in this Trojan offense. So since I still will be confident that we'll still put up 30 to 40 points with this kid, I got him in my top 25 at number 24. Jayon Maiava. Keep a lookout on this kid. He might see the field anyway. It might be a package for him in his mobility down in the red zone area of sorts. Who knows? So keep a lookout on Jayon Maiava, number 24. At number 23, I got coming in, I got Elijah Hughes. Now this is a talent potential thing. You know, he played more at the end of the season, but he don't have great production. He was a true freshman. He didn't have plenty snaps, but the snaps I did see, I like what I saw. And I like what I saw in a bowl game against Louisville. He got a sack. I like what I seen in the spring game. And all you hear is people raving about his talent. Gus Gordova is the Elijah Hughes of this year. Elijah Hughes was one of them kids that was underrated. He was underrated coming out of high school, but you turn on his film and you see 4 or 5 star, even though he was rated as a 3 star. I think one site had him as a 4 star, but he was one of them kids, late bloomers. You will turn on his highlights, see his explosiveness, swim moves, good with his hands, good at shedding blocks, quick in the phone booth. Like, you will love this kid, right? So Elijah Hughes, he got that potential to be a D1 starter one day. He really do. He really do. You can't sleep on this kid, Elijah Hughes. I expect him to get plenty reps this year as well, especially with Rakes transferring out and Dejon Latif. I expect to see Elijah Hughes on the inside and outside. He got the versatility and the skill set to play on the inside and outside. Your boy Elijah Hughes, and we gonna need Elijah Hughes. Every guy in the trenches, we gonna need them. So we gonna need Elijah Hughes to play like a top 25 player on the team. To tell you the truth, we really gonna need him to play like at least a top 15, right? If things go our way, he need to be that kid that got all that potential, that was sneaky, that Coach Henny could put his hands on and turn into a star. Elijah Hughes is a kid that he could turn into a star. He could do what he did for Elijah Hughes, what he did for Kobe Young with the Rams. You know what I'm saying? Undersized, late round draft pick. People don't think he ain't projected 9 to 5 or 4-star. None of that, man. Kid should have won Rookie of the Year. So I expect some of that dog work to show off in Elijah Hughes. He seemed like to be a great kid and has a great attitude about the game. So I don't see no reason this kid ain't gonna take the step into the next level next year, right? So this 25 to 23, I'm gonna drop another video. I'm gonna give y'all 22 through 20 top USC Trojans. What y'all think with this bunch? Out of these three, do I got the order wrong? Do y'all feel like Mason should be at the top or Jaden? Like, tell me what y'all think in the comments for 25 to 23. Would you reslot these players, or do I got these players rated way too low or way too high? Let me know. But until then, it's Carter Sports, it's Trojan City, it's SC. So let's go.